So today I wanted to show you a new release for Top Down Products in 2017. This is the Heelboard. It's a floorboard as a direct replacement to a stock floorboard found on a Harley-Davidson. So the Heelboard's kind of unique. Other than it being a configurable floorboard, it has a unique feature. It has this heel rest in here. And this actually gives you a location for you to extend your legs and rest your heel while you're cruising or riding. And it's, just as a kind of another option as opposed to flat foot or highway pegs. The additional benefit of the Heelboard is in the kit there are rubber isolation mounting points that you put in here to isolate the vibration. And the first layer is actually a hydro-dipped aluminum plate. Now you pick your hydrographic dipping that you want. In this case, we have chosen a flame pattern for demonstrations. And then the second layer is another aluminum plate, which is laser cut. And we work with you on the design for your cutout. It doesn't have to be flames. It could be a lot of different options. Depends on, your particular bike and what style you want. So then the secondary plate, which is aluminum, has an industrial powder coating on it and gives you an anti-slip coating. It's good wet or dry. It works for boots or sneakers. And then that is placed on top, and it gives you the completed board. Now, in this case, for this install, we're actually going to be doing a blue, and we stuck with the kind of the standard flame pattern. And just to give you an idea of what the Heelboard looks like when it's completely assembled, on the back side you can see that there are mounting brackets that direct mount to the Harley, and then there's also these rubber mounting points, which is what holds the mid and the top deck in place. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take the stock floorboards that are on this 2015 Road Glide Special, and we're going to pull them off. We're going to use the existing hardware, and we're going to mount these heel boards. And it's real simple. It's a quick install, but I'll run through it for you, and then you get to see how simple it is. Okay, so I've already loosened the hardware on this board, but you kind of, once you get it loosened up, there's basically two shoulder bolts that hold your stock boards in place. And pull those off of there. And then you got your brackets. You take the heel board. In this case, we line up the brackets, put the bolt in place. Second bolt, lining everything up. And I recommend a dab of Loctite, which I'll do in a second. But you get to see kind of what the board looks like and how quickly it is to install it. And there's your board. Now, when I was putting this board on, I'm kind of a shorter guy, so I kind of positioned the board so that it's as far back as possible. That way the heel rest, which is where I'm going to put my foot when I'm riding, is as far back as I possibly can get it. And that's a great option about the Heelboard, is you can pick from basically 3 different mounting points underneath of here. So there's 3 different sets of holes, and that that gives you the option to pick how you want it to be positioned. So you have 3 different positions, either closer or further away from the rider. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then you can see what it looks like as a complete set. Okay, so now I've got the opposite side mounted on there, and you can see the position of the Heelboard. Really nice position with regard to the heel shifter and the toe shifter. And to give you an idea of how these boards actually function to the rider, normal position of my foot on the board. And then when I'm cruising, I can rest my heel out here on the heel rest. And that gives me a place for me to relax my heel as I'm going down the road, and then more traditional position of my foot, close to the brake, cruising. Same thing for the other side, cruising position, and then rested position. Real close to your shifters. Kind of gives you a nice comfortable ride. Another place to put your feet instead of your traditional highway pegs or flat-footed position. So that's about it from Top Down Products. That's our new heel boards. Check them out. Remember, they're customizable. You can choose the configuration that you want for these boards. Different graphics. There's thousands of hydro dip graphics that you can choose from. We can custom paint it to match your bike using Harley-Davidson paint. And then we can put whatever graphic cutout you would like on there in order to make it yours, to customize it. All right, well, thanks a lot. It was fun to put these boards on and show you what they're going to look like, potentially on your bike. Come visit us at Top Down Products at www.topdownproducts.com.